Now, good afternoon everyone, and welcome to the beautiful, stunning setting of Linlithgow Burgh Halls, where we're gathered together to witness and to celebrate the wedding of Euan and Sarah. And I'm sure you all agree that Sarah makes an absolute stunning bride, and of course not forgetting about her handsome groom Euan. So a wee round of applause for the bride. I'd like to say a big thank you to Sarah's lovely mum, Kate, for the giving away of her beautiful daughter on her very special day. So can we have a round of applause for the lovely Kate? I'd like to mention a few special people who have been given the honour of playing an important role today. Euan's brother Kenneth as the witness and the best man, Callum and Scott as the groomsmen, Sarah's sister Laura as the chief bridesmaid and witness, and Alex and Sophie as the bridesmaids. A big round of applause for the beautiful wedding. So my name is Suzanne Grant, and I have been authorised by the Registrar General of Scotland to carry out marriages in the district of West Lothian. And it is my absolute pleasure to be conducting the ceremony of Euan and Sarah. So on behalf of Euan and Sarah, may I extend a very warm welcome to all here on this very happy and very special occasion. And of course, the sun is shining. What more could we ask for the perfect day? So Euan and Sarah have decided to have a ceremony which is nice and relaxed and informal. One that reflects how they feel about each other and their belief in loving and respecting one another. And quite simply, their ceremony will be about the things that bring us together in life rather than the things that divide us apart. Marriage respects you're two very different people with your own ideas and dreams to share. You don't belong to each other, but with each other. Marriage means sharing your good fortunes as well as the bad, conquering any challenges and facing life together with confidence in your love for each other. So what this ceremony can do is to witness and affirm the choice to stand together as life mates and partners. Now, before I proceed with the marriage ceremony, the law requires that I must ask Euan and Sarah to formally identify themselves in my presence and in the presence of everyone here today. So Euan, can I ask, are you, Euan Cameron, prepared to make a declaration that will unite you in the marriage with Sarah Jane Thornycroft?
Yes.
And Sarah, are you, Sarah Jane Thornycroft, prepared to make a declaration that will unite you in the marriage with Euan Cameron?
I do.
So today's ceremony shall be carried out in accordance with the Marriage Scotland Act 1977. And under that Act, Euan and Sarah are required to make certain declarations. Firstly, you will be required to declare that you know of no legal impediment to you marrying each other. And secondly, you must declare your true and mutual consent to this marriage. When these declarations are made and in the correct manner, this creates a valid and a civil marriage. So we're not here today to hear recited words, but we're here today to listen to you both making sincere pledges, and your words will reflect the commitment and the love that you wish to show one another. So how did Euan and Sarah's love story begin? Do you all know? Would you like me to tell you? So Euan was 20 and Sarah was 19 when they first met each other through a mutual friend during the Christmas season, when Euan kindly offered to become the taxi driver and collect Sarah from a night out in Stirling. Euan tells me that before he dropped Sarah off that night, Sarah deliberately dropped her phone in the car, and this is so that she had the perfect excuse to see Euan again. Although, as Euan said to me, she would never admit to this. Their first date was a takeaway Domino's pizzas, very romantic, Euan, which Sarah decided to have back at her mum's house, and this was also the first time that her mum Kate was to meet Euan. And little did her mum know that Sarah's new boyfriend was coming along, and Kate was in the process of dyeing her hair. So I don't know who was more shocked, Euan or Kate. So Euan and Sarah both got on so well together that Euan proposed to Sarah at the Scots Monument in Edinburgh, where it was extremely busy with lots of tourists. Weather was terrible, but it did not matter to Sarah, as she was overjoyed and crying with excitement. And she gladly accepted Euan's proposal, and this made Euan a very happy man indeed. Euan and Sarah, with great excitement, started to plan and make arrangements to organise their dream wedding, booking their ideal and perfect setting for their special day, and are very delighted to be standing here finally today in front of their family and friends to say I do. Sarah has told me that she's got many stories that she could tell me about Euan, but the good ones are all toilet humour, and she'll be giving an age warning. But she did say to me she'd like to add in that Euan has the kindest eyes, she loves his patience with her the most, and his mischievous streak, and last of all, his laugh. So I'm sure that you'll all agree with me that Euan and Sarah are meant to be with each other, and they do really make the perfect couple. So to love and be loved in return is possibly the greatest key to happiness. And Euan and Sarah, I can clearly see that you found that in each other. So I'm now going to ask, are you Euan and are you Sarah now ready to take your marriage vows?
Yes.
Yes.
And Sarah and Euan, if you can now face each other and join both hands together, and I can get you just to pass your flowers to your bridesmaids. Perfect. Thank you. And Euan, if you can repeat after me. Before these witnesses, Sarah, I promise to help you love life.
Sarah, I promise to help you love life.
To believe, encourage, and inspire you. To love you through good times and bad. To speak when words are needed. And share silence when they're not. I will be there to laugh with you. Lift you up when you're down. And love you through our adventures together. As your lawfully wedded husband. To the exclusion of all others. I solemnly. And sincerely declare. That I know of. No legal impediment. To be marrying you. Sarah Jane Thornycroft. Perfect. And Sarah, no pressure, so just take your time. And if you can repeat after me. Before these witnesses, Euan, I promise to help you love life. To believe, encourage, and inspire you. To love you through good times and bad. To speak when words are needed. And share silence when they're not.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one. Share silence when you're not. Go on.
I will be there to laugh with you. Lift you up when you're down. And love you through our adventures together. As your lawfully wedded wife. To the exclusion of all others. I solemnly and sincerely declare. That I know of no legal impediment. To be marrying you. Euan Cameron. Perfect. Now the bride and groom have chosen to give and receive wedding rings as a symbol of the marriage into which they're now entering. And Kenneth has been given the responsibility today of looking after both rings. So if you can come forward for me, please, and if you can offer the bride's ring to Euan. So the bride's ring to Euan. Thank you. And Euan, if you can place the bride's ring on the third finger of her left hand. And if you can repeat after me. I give you this ring. As a sign of our marriage. I offer you my hand. My heart. And my love always. I promise to be with you. to share my life and feelings,
to share my life and feelings,
my hopes and experiences with you,
my hopes and experiences with you,
and to love you.
and to love you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my promise.
as a symbol of my promise.
Perfect. And Kenneth, if you can now offer the groom's ring to Sarah. And again, Sarah, if you can place the groom's ring on the third finger of his left hand. And if you can repeat after me, I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our marriage.
as a sign of our marriage.
I offer you my hand,
I offer you my hand,
my heart,
my heart,
and my love always.
and my love always.
I promise to be with you,
I promise to be with you,
to share my life and feelings,
to share my life and feelings,
my hopes and experiences with you,
my hopes and experiences with you,
and to love you.
and to love you.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my promise.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my promise.
So these rings are given and received as a token of love and the bond of marriage into which have now both entered. A circle is the symbol of the sun, earth, and of the universe, of wholeness, peace, perfection, and unity. And like circles, these rings have no beginning and no ending, and are constant reminder of your eternal love for each other. So following these binding declarations you've made before me in the presence of all of your family and all of your friends, it is my pleasant honour to pronounce you, Euan, and you, Sarah, to be husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. So before we have the signing of the marriage schedule, we're just going to do a simple, Euan and Sarah would like to carry out a simple hand fastening ceremony, and then we'll have the signing of the marriage schedule, and then we'll have a little quake ceremony just to toast the new couple. So you've done so well, you're so proud of yourself, excellent. Okay, so we'll just here, just kind of, right, if you could just come beside me, is that okay?
Aye.
I've got my glamorous assistant here, thank you. So I'm just going to pop this, if I could just... just pop your hand in the as well.
Get them in.
Just that way, over. Aye, that's perfect. And then you just hold that side, and you keep that side, and you just keep it there, that's perfect, excellent. Okay. So these are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love, that you're holding today on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow and forever. These are the hands that work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will countless times wipe away the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, and as in today, tears of joy. So as you both pull away from each other, you have now tied the love knot. Pull away and drop your hands, and a wee round of applause. So we're now going to have the signing of the marriage schedule. So I'd now like to invite the bride and the groom for the signing of the marriage schedule. Okay, so before we finish the ceremony today, Euan and Sarah would now like to take this time to toast their new life together. And it's a tradition in Scotland to toast friendship and love by drinking from a quaich. And this is a small cup which has 2 handles, symbolising love and partnership. So, Kenneth, if you can come forward for me, please. And if you can offer the plate to the bride and the groom. And both of you, if you can just hold the plate for me, as you both hold on to this cup, reflect on your love for each other. Your marriage today is a partnership which prepares you for challenges and triumphs which life may bring. So Euan, can you now take a sip from the cup?
Just this,
And know that you have a wife to have and to hold. Perfect. And Sarah, I know that before you take your wee sip, I know you find this hard to use whisky or bleeds. Yes, I'm sure you'll manage. So as you take a sip from the cup, know that you have a husband to love and to cherish. Well done. Excellent. So as you both share from this cup, you've promised to share all that the future may bring, sweetness that life brings, and the sweeter because you both drunk from this cup. So can I have you both standing in front of your guests, and we'll just finish off the ceremony. And if we can have the bride's bouquet, please. Is that okay? Beautiful. So he's just standing in front of all your guests, and we're just going to finish off the ceremony. He's done so well, well done. So just if you could just turn around and face all your guests. We're just okay, and Kenneth, if I could get your toast here, is that okay? And you're just going to pair up the bridesmaid on the way out, is that okay? So I have a final word to say to the bride and the groom. So today on Sunday, the 31st of July 2022, Euan and Sarah are now husband and wife. They're both pledged to be loving partners, to talk and to listen to each other. Euan, always listen. To trust and appreciate each other, to respect and cherish each other, and to support each other through life's joys and sorrows. They make an absolutely stunning couple. I wish you all the best for a long, happy and healthy future. The new Mr. and Mrs. Cameron.
That's what I said in college.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
I'm not going to bore you all by introducing myself, because by now I reckon you all know who I am. And if you don't, meet you at the bar later, if you buy me a lane, and I'll tell you. For now though, what I would like to do is welcome each and every one of you to this beautiful occasion. Today is the best and probably most eagerly anticipated day in the bride and groom's lives. I mean, it's been 2 years in the making, so it's a good time. I know I speak for all of us when I say how much it means that you made the effort to see it. Today, promises became permanent and friends became family. And it means the world to us all that you can all be here. So, cheers to you guys. At this point of RitzMedia's speech, it's customary to tell embarrassing stories or long-winded tales of our childhoods. And knowing Sarah as well as I do, I've got them in spades. But, do you know, I was nervous enough about writing this speech, and I didn't really want to worry about the consequences had I overstayed. Fair. Very fair. I'll reiterate, if you're making one, bar, wine. So what I'll do instead is say, if I had known 10 years ago, Sarah's new boyfriend, some guy Euan, was going to become a part of our family, I probably would have said something more intelligible than some. Having never said some before in my life, I'm actually well up with that off. Having said that, despite all that, Euan did become part of our family, and actually has become quite an important part of our lives. So today, for me, not only did I get to watch my beautiful sister say I do, I got to watch one of my best friends say the same thing. Right. See, I'm probably a touch biased, but you really do make a beautiful bride. And Euan, I feel so lucky that I finally get to call you my brother. Like I ever really need to call you. I know for certain now that whatever trials, tribulations or obstacles lay ahead in your future, with Sarah, your fiery determination, and Euan, your endless patience, love and respect to see you both through it forever. Now there's more speeches, guys, so I'll not rattle on, but if everyone please a toast to my gorgeous sister and her fantastic
You're making time. Relax. Use this material.
Oh, I look forward to that one.
Anyway, hello everyone. My name's Kenneth, and I'm Euan's big brother. And I know what you're thinking. I look about 25. Euan's 45. We just hide it very well. So the name suggests, best man. A lot of people are thinking, well, the best man is like the best one. But listen here. I'm going to get all soppy. But I'm not the best one. Euan is the best one. And when people say, what did you pick a brother for the best man for? I know this is a cliche talk. You have to you only pick a brother if you've got 8 hands. However, I think everybody could see, look at the amount of people in the room and look at the amount of people that are here adoring Euan. Everybody's got pals in abundance. I think it's pretty clear that Euan's a very happy person. I think it's pretty clear that Euan takes a lot of happiness in lots and lots of different things. And I know that everyone's thinking, oh, you know, it's been a wonderfully happy day. And I know that, so one of the things that makes Euan so happy is that all his family are in the room together. This is a bit I'll get sloppy about. However, I know that if they were here, Granny, Grandpa Cameron would be intensely proud of you. I know that they're here and smiling and celebrating with us. You know what, our Granny, our wee Granny Nell, up in Inverness, I know that she's going to, well, she's not here, she is here, and she'll be really excited to watch a video with you when you're back from Malta. Do you know, a few years ago, I was going to a friend's party. This is taking me back 45 years. I was going to a friend's party, and I was on the way to the party. I was all dressed up, and I had my bow tie on, all that sort of stuff. And but I had to go on a detour, and it was to visit Euan in the hospital. And that was the real celebration. It's my wee brother being born. And it's thank you much. I grew up. Oh, it's not coming. This is so. Okay. Aye, so when we were at school, everybody wanted to be Euan's pal, and then we went to separate schools. I was like, oh, I'm worried that I'm not going to be Euan's best pal, but everybody loved him at Falkirk County, and I think, because I don't know him, I think there's a lot of people from his school days that are here, and I think everybody would suggest that Euan is an excellent person to be pals with. Another thing that made Euan really happy was his basketball career, all the medals. He's an incredibly passionate person, and he's still, within his basketball career, still got loads and loads of pals. I think Callum would testify to that. Yes, thank you very much. Even still, Euan had a bit of a wild side. They did? Yes, they did. He's been on lads' holidays. We had a good holiday. We had a good time. This is a rubbish because they can't remember. Thank you. But it's wonderful. But he still had time for his family, and he's always been a supportive brother to me. It comes on, it comes to drag shows with me, it comes to nights out with me, and one in particular was significant. So I was out with my other half, and we're having our tea, and then I get a phone call from Sarah. She goes, I just got engaged to your brother. I just got engaged. And I'm like, hey? And I'm like, did you really? And sure enough, yes, they did. And so then he came down and met us both, and had some drinks. And Euan was having a great time. And he's happy at school, he's happy in his basketball career, he's happy with his pals, all that sort of stuff. But that's the moment that I knew that Euan was going to be, that was the happiest moment I've ever seen. Because it was the moment that we knew Sarah was going to be in his life forever. Not that on day one it wasn't a foregone conclusion. And it's, like I said, it's Sarah that's made Euan the happiest he's ever been. I know that they're best pals. I know that they're always smiling, always so supportive of each other. And it's so clear, like Laura said, it's so clear why they got married. And although, I've gained a sister-in-law, but let's push that aside, because Sarah's not my sister-in-law, she's just my sister, and she's the best one I could ask for. This is the last bit maybe. Thank you. So, many of you know that I'm an English teacher, and one of the quotations from one of the best plays I've ever read is a Romeo and Juliet quote, the greatest love story ever told, apart from Euan and Sarah. She says to Romeo, my bounty is as boundless as the sea, and my love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. And I know that that means that Juliet and Romeo's love is going to last forever. So if one of them said that to each other, I know that that would be Euan and Sarah forever. So if everybody, if everybody could raise their glasses and Euan and Sarah. Euan and Sarah. All right, Euan and Sarah.
Okay, thank you, Laura, thank you, Kenny. I hope everybody has plenty to drink on the table because I get to do the nice bit now of thanking everyone in the room for various reasons, and I will ask you to toast a good few times. So fill up your glass if you don't have a full glass in front of you. Do it now. So, right, I did write cards for this because I knew I would have had a couple of drinks. Oh God, no. Anyway, right, so I wrote some cards for this, and yeah, I'm just going to switch to that. Hello. My name's Euan, and I'm an alcoholic donate. That's next week's speech, so that's for next week. I'm really glad you all laughed at that, because you're really angry with it. So first of all, I would like to thank all of you. So you've all made various journeys. We've had people come over from America, we've had people come over from Holland and various parts around the UK. And 2 years ago, when we were planning the original date for the wedding, we imagined the sort of perfect wedding through COVID. We've been very, very lucky, and we've not had really any real loss in our family like so many other families have. We've been very, very lucky in that regard. And it's just so beautiful to see you all in this room with us celebrating our marriage. I cannot thank you enough, so please raise a glass to yourselves. And thank you. Cheers. From me and Sarah. It's been the best day seeing you all. Cheers. So to flashback to when I met Sarah as a very young man. I had a full head of hair and a perfectly functioning spine. Now, what I lack in hair and mobility, I have more than made up for in family. So whether it's the people that are sitting on my right here, or the aunties, Ray, you're over there, the American family that have come over from Portland, our Dutch family in the corner there, I have more than made up for anything that I've lost in my past with the family. I love you all. You've been so good to me ever since I met you, ever since day one. The first time I met a lot of you, I was cuddling a bottle of Jack Daniels on a kitchen floor, also with a dog somewhere in there. And you've been great to me ever since, so thank you very much. So please, everybody raise a glass to Sarah's side of the family who have welcomed me so graciously.
Woo! Cheers!
Good.
Good.
That brings me on to the bridesmaids. So they're dotted around the room tonight. So we've got Alex over there. And we have Laura. And can I just say, you all look so beautiful. I couldn't imagine how you would all look today, but you're breathtaking. Additionally, I know how difficult it is to get Sarah ready and to someplace on time. So you've done a fantastic job. So everybody, can you raise a glass to the bridesmaids?
Still late.
Still late, yes, she was still late.
Still late. Almost.
And can we just also think about how beautiful this place looks today? I know you're probably looking around here thinking, Euan, you've really put your creative touch on this. You have outdone yourself, Euan. This is fantastic. But really, I can only take a small bit of credit there. Of course, I did do a little bit. But really, Sarah has worked her absolute socks off putting this all together today, getting everything ready. She built all sorts. Our house was wall to wall with decoration for the last year and a half. I forgot what some parts of my house looked like because they were coupled and various things. So, so thank you very much to Sarah for all of that.
Thank you very much.
Before you applaud, can I also thank the staff of the venue because they have so much to help us to get here. And the groomsmen, thank you all so much. You've given me a couple of headaches, not going to lie, I didn't expect that. You've got Scott over in the back there.
Hello.
Stand up, take it. Callum in front. Also stand up, take it. And finally, my brother Kenneth, who gave me such a gracious speech, and I very much appreciate it. Stand up, take it out, please. Finally, and I will let you all get your dinner because I'm everything was starving. I just want to say a final thank you to my beautiful bride. Now, Sarah has put her heart and soul into this wedding ever since I first proposed and has probably not had a single day where you've not thought about it. Would that be right?
Hi.
So,
Carry on.
Anyhow, getting there. This is all planned. It's all planned. Don't worry.
It's all part, yeah. It's part, yeah.
And then there's just starts sweating.
Yo.
I'll get back to it. Thank you so much to my beautiful bride. We met a long time ago when we were both young and we've grown together and learned together and you've taught me how to be the best man that I could possibly be. I will continue my entire life to try and show you how much you truly mean to me, and I cannot wait for the next chapter of our story. Before I let you all be, I'm going to say thank you finally to the parents of myself and Sarah. So we have a beautiful bouquet of flowers for both of you. Mum, first of all, I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Being blessed with me. Thank you so much. Thank you for making me come back. David, you've been a very long time.
You felt great.
I've no more time.
Disaster. For the love of
I'm going to give the microphone now. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us today.
saw your face in the middle of a crowded room. I remember telling all my friends everything about you. And I didn't want to pinch myself if it was a dream. Oh, I didn't want out. Felt kinda like the way I'm feeling now. I'm spending all my time right here waiting for you. And if I had to, I'd spend a lifetime waiting for you, waiting for you. It seems like everything you say's got a way of bringing me right back into your arms where I wanna stay. So I'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah, I'll be right here waiting for you. Oh, I'll be right here waiting for you. Seeing now down the aisle, it's a funny thing. Where we are, where we've been, and all the in-between. The memories, it hits me like it was the very first time, watching my world wrapped inside of your eyes. I still can't believe I get to call you mine. I'm spending all my time right here waiting for you. And if I had to, I'd spend a lifetime waiting for you, waiting for you. It seems like everything you say's got a way of bringing me right back into your arms where I wanna stay. So I'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah, I'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah, I'll be right here waiting for you. You still look better in my favorite t-shirt. Still feel better when I'm right here with you. Every time you say goodbye, you know where I'll be. You still look better in my favorite t-shirt. Still feel better when I'm right here